This is Mark J. Hofheins Jr. with you, Kara. I'm here with Lullaby that got arrested. Yeah, hi Lullaby. Got arrested on May 23rd around 1 p.m. When they were criminalizing homelessness here in Chapman Square. I just wanted to get her account of the story so that we can put this up on YouTube along with the videos. If you want to go ahead and give us make them aware of what happened.
Okay, so it was pretty, well, it wasn't like pouring rain, but it was raining, and the cops show up with a van, and there's maybe like I had 5, maybe 6 of them, and they go over to Mo's tarp. Mo's in a wheelchair, but he just left like 5 minutes before to go to the store.
They just came out of nowhere, just randomly?
Yeah, they pulled up in a van and hopped out.
Was there a posting anywhere for this camping thing?
No, there wasn't.
Okay.
And they pulled up in a van and hopped out and grabbed bags and said, "Oh, abandoned property. This is abandoned property. We're going to remove it." And I was like, "It's not abandoned. It belongs to my friend Mo. He just left to go to the store." I was like, "Well, where is he?" I said, "He just left to go to the store." So they started trying to bag up his stuff, and I was giving them a lot of shit actually, because I was like, you're stealing from a homeless man in a wheelchair who just walked away from his stuff, or rolled away from his stuff to go to the store. It's like, well, it's abandoned. We'll write a property receipt. Like, well, how are you gonna give him a property receipt if he's not here? That is stealing. Like, regardless of whether you're taking it to the property center, the person involved is not here. You call it abandoned, but you're gonna write a property receipt for abandoned.
And they
property.
improperly post, of course.
No, none of this was posted anyway. So.
And for those viewers that don't know, the Oregon Revised Statute states that there's supposed to be a 24-hour notice posted at any type of camping site that's been cited prior to any police or any other authority removal of property.
Well, none of this was posted. So there's other people's camps that are lined up. So I started moving some of their stuff into the park.
Where was that at?
That was actually right there. There's this tree right here, and I guess like behind this bench is where Mo was sleeping.
And real quick, just so everybody knows, we were at Chapman Square right by City Hall. So,
and the Justice Center is right there.
Justice Center is also to the right, which is the jail and the police station.
Yeah, it's kind of easy for them to mess with us in their backyard. Like, all they have to do is come around and...
So go ahead and continue the story.
Okay, so I started moving some other people's stuff into the park to keep them from taking it and claiming it as abandoned as well. And I did this successfully. And then the cops grabbed me and told me, "We warned you for camping." And they arrested me.
What did they arrest you for exactly, they say?
Well, they said it was for camping, but my paperwork actually said interfering with a police officer. And I don't know where they never gave me any direct orders to not do what I was doing. So I don't know exactly how I was interfering. I must be just intimidating because I don't let them just steal people's stuff. I don't know.
Also, State versus Lamb, speech alone does not constitute interfering with the police officer.
Right.
That's just so everybody's aware as well.
They also didn't give me a lawful order, so I wasn't interfering.
Yeah.
But they said they were arresting me for camping, and then they ended up writing on my paperwork, interfering with a police officer, which they removed my property, which I tried to release to my friends who were there, but they wouldn't. They just were, angry with me for I don't know what. But so they removed my property and sent it to the property center. The hitch is awesome. I went to court for this. They no-complained the charge, which means they didn't file any charges against me, and they arrested me and stole my property. My property is still at the property center.
So it was more of a vindictive and malicious move.
Yeah, it was definitely a vindictive and malicious move.
Do you have any ideas why? Maybe you think that it could be because the city fair started? It was the exact same date that the city fair had started.
I didn't even know about the city fair, and for them, I think the reason why they're vindictive is because I don't just stand there and let them do wrong things.
Well, it wasn't only you that ended up getting the problem, the harassment, but I know that once a year during this time during the city fair, when there is some type of commerce being engaged in where a mass majority of population comes to, or a lot of tourists come to visit, they do this exact same thing every single year and harass and take all the homeless people's property. And I think personally that was this part of this act.
These are like people's sleeping bags and their tarps. Like it was raining, so it's like rain like cover.
And how long did it take you to get your stuff?
Excuse me?
How long did it take? How many days did you have to wait to go get your stuff?
Well, they did it on a long weekend. So,
it was Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. So I still haven't got it out.
And it happened on a Friday.
It happened on a Friday. So they took my property, and I couldn't get it out all weekend.
You couldn't get it till Tuesday, huh?
Yeah, but I still haven't got it because I have to get bus tickets and stuff. But
yeah, see, that's another way to inconvenience you because it's way out there.
They left me out in the elements with no sleeping bag, no tarp, no backpack, no hygiene supplies, no clean clothes. They robbed me of like everything that I own. My instrument, I play ukulele, and they took that to the property center. So I'm kind of assed out as far as money is concerned, because that's kind of what I do. I don't like to panhandle.
They took everything that you needed.
They took everything I needed. They took
your necessities for life, even.
Yeah, they took my life. They took my house to the property center.
So.
And I tried to release it to somebody, and they refused to.
Okay. Well, let's see. Is there anything else you want to add? Oh, so they no complained at it, right? Meaning that they arrested you just to criminalize your homelessness at the time. It's kind of ironic that you say that they, which I also say because I've witnessed it, that they told you they were arresting you for camping, even though it wasn't posted. For one, for two, they said it was a lawful order. Well, if it's not a lawful order, it's not a lawful order unless it's posted. First off, second off.
Yeah. They said they warned me the day before, which I did have an encounter with them the day before, but they didn't give me a written notice.
Regardless, yeah, it's not a lawful order without the 24-hour notice. So how hard was it to deal with that weekend?
It was really difficult. I ended up walking around town like all weekend because I didn't have a sleeping bag. So I'm just like sitting up places or walking around to stay warm because I didn't have any layers. I'm like, it was.
How long did they keep you in jail?
Well, it happened around 1. They let me out around 6 or 7.
So they kept you only for 4 hours. It was just an inconvenience, intentional.
5-ish hours, just to remove me from where I was.
And move everybody else's stuff because you were the mouthpiece, as they would say.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to rescue people's property because, while they're working on one camp, I could try to move others into the park off the sidewalk so they couldn't take it.
Yeah. Does this happen on a regular basis?
It doesn't. It only happens when they're being malicious. But they've been coming around lately, threatening to steal people's stuff. Last night they were here, threatening to steal this girl's shopping cart, so someone else removed it. It's sick. It sickens me. It really does.
Well, folks, there's a good example. Is there anything else you want to say to the public about police officers? Not those ones only in particular, but any type of actions that they do towards you?
They are harassing the homeless. They come to this spot on their way back to the Justice Center around the time that the park closes to come see if I'm here, to come harass me and stuff. It really sucks. I think that since I've been speaking up, they are actually intentionally harassing me. And I'm pretty sure they are, because one night I wasn't here and my boyfriend was here, and they came into the park. I said, "Where's that girl? We're looking to see if she was here so we could mess with her, pretty much."
All right. Well,
they're looking for me. It's messed up.
So what's your intent here? What are your plans?
Well, I'm not going anywhere because I feel like I need to protect my people, which are the homeless people, from the police department. So whenever they do show up, I feel like I need to be present, at least to try to rescue their property, so they can have their blankets when they want to go to sleep at night. So they can, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to protect homeless people from the police department.
So
it's messed up that we sleep outside the Justice Center, and that should be somewhere safe, but the gangbangers that are messing with us are the police.
It's kind of like Nazi Germany, like I said in the video.
It's very fascist. It is very fascist.
So are you gonna file the IPR Monday then?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, because I did submit the videos. Let's get that in, and let's solve the issue.
I didn't want to do it Friday because Friday was Humanity Hub, and that's when people are here. It's nice to see everyone gather and talk. I didn't want to go ruin my occasion by go sitting in the city hall and talking about being harassed and being robbed, pretty much. that would
Right.
ruin my mood that day. But Monday's a productive day to do things like that, so I'm going to do it before I go to class.
All right. Well, it'll be definitely a value to the people out here because, as you know, Angel won one of our cases prior, and I've already submitted the video. So let's get that done.
Right on.
And those for you those who don't know, this is Chapman Square, and on Humanity Hub is what it is. Here's a couple of people that are here for Occupy, etc. But the other guys are over there sleeping. If you can see them over there in the distance. But Humanity Hub sets up a donation center and donates clothing,
hygiene supplies. They bring food. It's like a nice little thing in the park on Fridays.
Pretty large gather together every
Fridays at 2,
Friday at 2. Yes, and so and that's ran by Jose Sarica, another administrator with UCare. He's a great guy. All right, thank you, Lullaby, and
My pleasure.
any pleasurable or peaceful words to the public.
Well, we're human even though we're homeless, and it's just important to remember that. The weather's better now that it's not winter, so I don't know, like if you guys want to come around and hang out and find out that we're actually people, that we have good times, that we're having intelligent conversations, like Chapman Square is a place to come for that. Yeah, I don't know, bring your goodwill here.
Peace of mind on that side of the bridge.
All right, thank you. Love you.